Hey guys, Dr. Justin Marcagiani here. We just did a video just before this on how to microneedle your face and your scalp. So I wanted to just kind of talk about post microneedling, what you do afterwards. And if you guys have any other questions here, you can jump in live and I'm happy to answer them with you and kind of review some of the things that we just did. So first off, looks like I'm a little bit windburned. That's normal. I don't have any pinpoint bleeding. A little bit's okay. Maybe a tiny bit right there, but a little bit windburn. This area is going to be the most sensitive right around the eyes and the temples here. I find the cheeks are a little bit more versatile here where there's a little more padding. Did the side of my nose afterwards as well. And then, of course, the hairline is covered by the hair, so you really don't notice much of it, which is great. So hair is pretty good. I recommend doing the face, though. Like, it's middle of the day here. I recommend doing the face, though, at night. I just did it here because I want to kill two birds with one stone and provide as much value for you all. But face is better to be done at night just because now I'm inside for the day. I don't have to worry about it. So if I'm going to be outside, I would have to be very careful, wear a hat. Ideally, I wouldn't go outside just because my skin's a little bit more sensitive, or I put like a little bit of a zinc-based sunscreen on. But ideally, right now, I don't want to put anything on except some hyaluronic acid. I've already did an application right after the previous video. I'll do another one in a little bit when my skin starts to feel a little bit dry. Those channels are open for a good couple of hours. And so I really want to get all the nutrition and utilize the channeling benefits to get nutrition deep into that skin, to help with collagen, to help with stimulating elastin, which provides the elasticity, to provide just collagen, good, healthy tissue as well. And of course, like any wrinkles, fill in the gaps there. Anything on the pigment side, fill in the gaps. Anything just from an aging standpoint, blood flow, stem cells, helping with hair growth. If you're a guy and you want to stimulate, let's say you have thinner sideburns or you want to like get your beard a little bit more thick, or let's say a classic issue with guys is from the mustache to here, it's a little bit thin. You can microneedle that point, drive in some blood flow, and use some collagen peptides and use some elastin amino acid compounds and topically hit that, and that will help. You can even do, more conventional things like Rogaine, and you can even stimulate that too, because that's a vasodilator, and that's also working on sodium potassium pumps to improve blood flow. So just reviewing that with y'all here, just recommend wash your hands in between. Make sure then you apply this hyaluronic acid with clean hands, just so you're not putting any bacteria on your skin. Don't do any vitamin C. Be careful with like essential oils and things that could be a little bit more allergenic. It sounds great, but your immune system and skin's in a very hypersensitive state. So you want things that are like ultra, 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 ultra clean. They won't create any immune reaction, won't create a contact dermatitis issue. Again, just for links down below, Dr. Pen 8's what I like. 8,000 RPM, 8,000 pokes. In 2 seconds of holding it over a spot, it's doing about 45 pokes, which is pretty fast. So it's controlled stimulation, blood flow, stem cells, etc. This is great, and it charges here. It's got about a 3-hour battery life, so really nice, really convenient. The old ones, you had to be plugged in, and you didn't have as much. You have a leash on there, so you had to be close to it. Much better. Hyaluronic acid, put down below. This is really good stuff. Excellent reviews, clean as can be. Also, what I like about it is this. It's got this little kind of suction plunger. So when you put it in, it really prevents a lot of oxidation, which is really nice because it keeps it pretty contained down below, which is great. Next, I use a shot glass with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in there. Any shot glass will do. And then you can see my 16 pin. This could probably get 3 to 4 uses. So you can see them just like that. Surgical stainless steel right there at the end. And I'll put it in like this just to ensure that it hits it exactly as so. And then you can rinse it off in between use. If you have good filtered water, RO water, you can rinse it off before you use it. And that's perfect like that. So those would be the big products I would say. Make sure you're taking collagen, get the raw material, get the building blocks to help with the elastin, to help with the connective tissue, to help with the keratin in the hair. Collagen, bone broth, really good building block compounds. And then just continue to use hyaluronic acid, every 30 minutes to an hour. If your skin starts to feel a little bit dry, apply that with nice clean hands. I'll put links down below. And then numbing agent can be great. This is pre. You can apply it pre, wait 5 minutes. You can wipe it off. It's water soluble. That'll provide a little bit more sensitivity protection. Again, I did it with you guys here. Not too bad. If you can handle plucking your eyebrows or plucking any hair, not that I do that, but that's what I'm told is probably the equal. If you want a comparison on that, then you're pretty good. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed here. Again, we talked about the scalp. We talked about the face and ways you can naturally improve that. Make sure you have nutrition down. Make sure you have supplementation down. Make sure you have kind of the stimulation. This is kind of in that stimulatory camp and ways that we can stimulate hair growth and stimulate skin and collagen and elastin growth. Hope you enjoyed. We'll put the link down to the previous video below and all the links you need. All right, guys, have an awesome day. If you want to reach out, there'll be links where you can access myself, functional medicine wise, worldwide.